Okay. Hey, so we're the Game Development Club at SJSU for our Sunday stream. We're still waiting on 2 people, but today we're going to be streaming some games from the Art and CS 108 classes. That's a introduction to game studies. We actually have a new person here.
Hi.
Yeah, she'll be off frame by her request. Yeah. So we'll be streaming that, and probably later we'll be streaming Cooks Are Delicious 3, I think. Haven't really decided, but yeah. Okay. What's going on? Falling space over there. Okay. Let's extract this one and get started.
Somebody yet?
No, that's just the notification for.
Okay.
Okay, let's just get started then. Alright, so first on the list is Path. Should be this one, I think. Yeah, that's just have to trust that. Oh, that's music. Oh, didn't quite see who made this, but it's kind of scenes. Choose your path.
Oh, it's a visual novel kind of game.
I think it might be. Yeah. Humans are rather interesting creatures. Their species where one human is like all other humans, and some other humans and no other humans simultaneously. The human species is far too fond of lying, cheating, envy, ignorance, self-pity, self-righteousness, and utopian visions that has, surprisingly, yet to destroy itself. They harbors the potential to become nobler, to take responsibility for its actions, to live and let live, and to make the world a better place. Yet nothing defines these strange creatures better than their willingness to do rational things and their pursuit of phenomenally unlikely payoffs. No matter what their logical minds tell them, no matter how obvious the answer is, no matter if it is right in front of them. Sorry. Humans are a species that will never understand. Life is not a problem that will be solved. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. The medieval kingdom of Xanadu was a holy land blessed by the gods in the continent. Am I supposed to...
Space?
Oh. I think we skipped something.
I think we skipped one line.
The land itself was mainly fertile land concentrated in the center of the kingdom. It's weird that isn't like another continue button. Yeah, I think I skipped something. To the north was the frozen landscape of the ice caps. Slightly. Nope. To the east was the breathtaking sea brimming with marine life and seafaring. To the south was the abundant rainforest that had stretched half the continent. Is it just scrolling?
Yeah.
And to the west was a large mountain region that shielded the paradise from the neighboring hostile. This paradise was a thriving time filled with peace and opportunities everywhere. Different from the other kingdoms, Xanadu's future was filled to the brim with light. It was a land where all people of the kingdom were happy. Oh, and Lily is here.
I got that.
Okay, I'll let you back. Just knock when you get. Actually, Lily has a card, so. Huh? Downstairs, yeah. As such, the kingdom of Xanadu was famous to the entire world as a land of paradise. To the outside world and to the people of Xanadu, even to a young lad in the village known as Polaris. This is a story about a young man named Nexus who learns that the truth about the world that he lives. Nexus, a name that means bonds. It's weird that I have to go through that with spacebar and not clicking like before. As the village of Polaris basked in the sunlight of the early morning, the residents of the village were already out and about. The sun has already risen quite high into the sky, actually. To be specific, Nexus was definitely late in meeting his master. This was something that anyone could tell seeing the said young man dash down the path iterating to himself about how late he was. I'm late, I'm going to be late, I'm already late. Nexus could not help but cry out as he ran as fast as his legs could carry him. He could only think about how angry his master was going to be at him, especially since today was the day that he was going to be allowed to start his own journey. Nexus had promised to meet his two best friends in 2 hours outside of town so the three of them could travel together. As such, he reserved the whole morning for whatever task his master had for him. A morning that was nearly past when Nexus hadn't even arrived there yet. Nexus highly regretted the fact that he had overslept due to his excitement. It was a situation where he would love to curse himself. See that cursing yourself took time, something that the young lad didn't have at all. Oh. Hey. So I just started the first game. It's like seems like a visual novel, probably. Though it looks like we have just gone to some movement.
Are we setting up our own computers later?
I was thinking maybe like Hooks Are Delicious 3. Like set that up. Probably just have to switch to Carlos' computer.
Sure.
So I didn't really have anything planned for the rest of the time. Oh no. Okay, next is Flying Light's lead his blacksmith master today. Use the arrow keys to move around, down arrow to use portals and door exit.
Press down.
Enter.
Okay.
So it is a hybrid visual novel.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, so I just press down where nothing. In a bustling village, the main street were lined with many different stalls, stores, and homes. The products on the stalls or in the displays of the stores ranged greatly, from various foods and crops to iron tools and weapons to little souvenirs and knickknacks. Most villages were not this bustling like that of a large town. Despite
I have a critique about the grammar. It's kind of hard to read.
I think this person is like international because I saw his last name.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, he with me, so
Yeah.
and I understand.
Just a suggestion that someone could maybe proofread for him.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's good advice for any writing, really. Most villages were not this bustling like that of a
Large town, despite this occurring only in the main street of the village. However, Polaris is a little special.
Wait, so you're saying that it's like a small village, but it's bustling
Like a
as
large
a large
village.
town would
Yes. Yes.
be? Okay, yeah. The village of Polaris was one of the larger villages in the region and was filled with talent. Maybe famous and well-known craftsmen, Xanadu, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh gosh.
Find out later.
Had come from this quaint location. As a result, many travelers come and visit despite it being a detour from major cities. And thus, Polaris became a small hub of trade and commerce in the northern regions. As such, the village had found itself in a cycle of success and growth. The inspiring pioneers that traveled the kingdom and made Polaris famous inspired many youths living in the village. Therefore, many of the children in Polaris often strive to leave and head out to broaden the horizon and bring honor to their village. Of course, this applies for only the best of the best in the younger generation when learning craftsmanship. During the spring season of the year, many masters of the arts allow some disciplines to go out into the world. How long is this?
You mean disciples?
It was this that Nexus was late for. Nexus had sprinted for a full 10 minutes to reach his master's blacksmithing store. By that time, he was drenched with sweat. Was I supposed to, like, walk up to something and then press down? Because I just pressed down in the middle of nowhere and this happened.
I mean, I guess.
Maybe they didn't check for... It didn't help that the forge of the smithy was burning brightly, emitting heat that could melt iron. Luckily, after years of apprenticing, Nexus was used to being covered in sweat every day. Reporting for duty, Master, Nexus spoke with a shaky voice to the middle-aged man lazily sitting in front of the burning forge. The smith did not say a word, as if he hadn't heard anything. He continued to lazily sit towards the fire with his back to Nexus. Master, Nexus didn't really know what to do. Even after years of learning the craft of blacksmithing under his master, he still didn't understand the slightest thing about him. The blacksmith still kept silent. He was doing a wonderful job in ignoring Nexus. Nexus was about to say something again, but his master finally spoke instead. Nexus, have you learned everything about
No,
the
it says
basics?
Nexus, you have learned everything.
Nexus, you have learned everything about the basics of...
Blacksmithing.
And Nakala's on his way.
Yeah.
Nexus, you have learned everything about the basics of blacksmithing from me for several years now. Nexus straightened up, hearing his master's monotone voice. He looked at the middle-aged man who continued to gaze into the blazing fire. You were a good student, not that talented, but a very hard worker. All these years you have dedicated all of your time and energy into mastering blacksmithing. As such, you haven't seen much of the world outside this small village, although Polaris are famous for our talents.
I think that's a little bit too much there. We already
So
know.
much exposition.
Yeah.
That is the limit of our peak.
But I mean that's what the visual novel's about, right?
Yeah.
Exposition.
I mean,
I
like, we
guess.
already know
The
what
basic
is-
setup,
The
yeah.
basic setup,
Yeah.
so you don't need to like say it again.
Not usually my cup of tea, but you know.
I also play a lot of visual novel, but like,
But yeah, even this is too much.
this is too much.
Thus, in order for you to grow and learn about the world, from here on out, you must forge your own path, and such, we are no longer master and student. Nexus was stunned by his words. Was he just disowned?
Oh no.
Yes. Whoa.
Nexus was just kicked out by his former master and sent back home. Touch the jump pad in order to use it.
Jump pad.
I
Okay.
used a little spring thing. What's this way? Oh,
Jump
that's
up
invisible wall.
Jump cliff.
What if I just press down? Oh. Oh.
What?
Huh. I think they didn't put a
Uh,
check for that.
Oh no.
Apparently, he was now free and had nothing to do other than meet up with Vlad and Lawrence later to go on their journey. Thus, Nexus took a stroll in the village streets, taking in the sights. After all, today was the last day he would be seeing the place for a while. Polaris Village was a village located in the northern region of the Kingdom of Xanadu. The village has some fertile lands, but not as much as the land is south of the village towards the capital and the rainforest. While there wasn't enough fields for the village to be a farming village, it did have other resources that kept the village afloat. Although the northern region of the kingdom was near the ice caps, there was an abundance of metals buried in the mines nearby. As such, many towns and villages in the north were known for their ores and craftsmanship. In Polaris Village, about 2/3 of the inhabitants were craftsmen of sorts. The rest were farmers who worked available for fields. As farmland was limited, the land was usually passed down to the eldest child and his or her future family.
Gosh.
The younger children usually grew up to be craftsmen. Famous craftsmen of the village that The younger children usually grew up to be craftsmen. The famous craftsmen of the village that adventured. This included Nexus, who was just recently sent on a journey by his own master. He was disowned. Yes, we know. Nexus was the third and youngest child of a farming family in the village. His eldest brother was the heir to the farmland, while their sister was a traveling tailor who left home 2 years ago. The family often receives letters from her during these 2 years. It seems that she has learned a lot traveling around the kingdom. She had even sent home some of her creations for the family to use, such as a scarf for each of them last winter. Mother and father were very proud of her and went to brag to the neighbors about what they get each and everything. The issue was that their neighbors' children were also successful. As a result, whenever the adults meet, they would all brag about their children. It was always a big event for a child to leave home and go on an adventure to further his skills as a craftsman. Nexus's family, the first was his sister, and now it was Nexus's turn to do so. As he walked home, Nexus thought about his dear friends who he would be leaving the village with, Vlad and Lawrence.
Wow.
Vlad was an older blacksmith student who learned under another blacksmith. Unlike Nexus, who was good at forging tools, Vlad was an all-rounded prodigy. There wasn't anything that Vlad couldn't forge well. Yet, over the years, he only forged armor with little interest in anything else, aiming to be an armorsmith. As for Lawrence, he came from a craftsman family and was a bladesmith who only forged blades. He was a guy passionate character with integrity of a knight.
Just so much exposition.
Can I see the character?
Yeah.
A friendly and optimistic guy who disliked seeing swords be treated as tools or weapons. Instead, he treated them as pieces of art. Once in the past, Nexus asked why he saw swords as art instead of weapons. With a bright smile, Lawrence spoke with cheerful and prideful tone. Swords shouldn't be seen as weapons. They are only considered weapons by those who wield them. Blades are works of art that inspire those around to react, to stand and forge a path ahead. Just thinking of Lawrence brought a simple smile to Nexus's face as a warm and fuzzy feeling appeared in his heart. A feeling that sprouted long ago since that moment. Well. Alright, let's, I'm just not gonna press down until... Nexus, having been disowned by his master, goes back home. See to switch black and white platforms.
Oh. So can you jump?
Do I need a jump pad to jump? And invisible wall. I can't like press up, spacebar. You did say C, right? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, so I can... Okay, so I can jump by pressing up, but not WASD.
Wow, look at that.
They did say C, right?
Yeah.
C. B?
Drives by yet. Maybe that
Space.
story there you need to unlock.
B?
I think you need to unlock its story in order to have that platform. Time to read.
P? P? Oh.
Wow.
P is not the button I want.
You want to look at the control?
Escape to exit, P to return to the main menu, just realized that. S to skip a level or scene. Oh. R to restart a level, I to open the instruction menu. Okay, so meeting the master, letters at home, okay, so not that far. Is letters at home? Or 5?
I think you need to do that. Oh.
Nope, that's wait, oh,
Well.
wrong button. Alright, let's try that again. Julie, Loy, Calvin Lee, and Clarissa.
Lara.
Okay, so S to skip a level or scene. Really, I can't click the name.
Oh no, I think you already
Bustling
read
village, products and range greatly, not bustling, like, alright, so S. Oh yeah, they said I could press S to skip. I was pressing S on the WAS, which is... because I thought it'd be like down to enter the thing. Maybe that's what happened. But then, like, I don't think they should have like W and D for walking if that's the case.
Wow.
Okay.
He does.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, very floaty.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
You have to walk into it?
I guess so. So I press... Okay, if I press down here... Nope.
What that for?
They did say down to enter doors, right?
Yeah, I
He
do
does a
remember
dog.
that.
That's a dog.
Wait, keep going to the right. What's there? Oh, another
Invincible wall.
Yeah. I guess I'm pressing yes then. Disowned.
We already know.
Free nothing to do. Meet up with
Oh, we already read
Nexus.
this text.
Yeah,
So
but
if
how
I
do
hit
we...
S, okay. C to switch black and white platforms, maybe. Q. Alright, R is restart. Oh,
Oh.
what? Wait, what?
Oh, so when you jump, press I.
Wait,
Or press C to change the black and white platform.
huh?
So when you're on the black platform, you jump and then you change the color there, and then you do
It's
it.
like it doesn't work every time.
I mean,
I don't know why that would happen. Has Carlos said anything on Discord?
Not that I see. I think he's having trouble walking. Because he says in the message that he jammed his toe and split his nail.
wow.
So I think he's probably having trouble walking over.
I think I'm just gonna skip this level. Email. Alright, pretending that I went on those platforms. Arriving home, Nexus simply went to the kitchen and made a quick lunch before retiring to his room. Nexus didn't have to worry about making lunch for his family or doing any work since the rest of them was out. Although it was only about noon, this was already late in the day for farmers who wake up early to tend to the crops. Nexus only woke up because his mother came to get the lunch boxes that his father forgot to bring to the fields and found him sleeping still. His family had already thrown a small farewell party last night for him, so it wasn't lonely. He just had... That's fine, it's just cardboard. Probably just need a new container anyway. He just had to leave them a note before he left. As such, Nexus only had to worry about meeting his master today, who disowned him, and meet up with Vlad and Lawrence.
We already know this story like 3 times.
Yeah. Nexus had already packed everything necessary several days before. Money, clothes, food, basic survival gear, etc. And now he had nothing to do until it was time to leave and meet up with Vlad and Lawrence. That is, until he looked at the various letters scattered on his desk with the envelopes to those letters pushed off to the side. Nexus walked over and sat down at his desk and looked at the letter on top. They were his sister's letters to the family telling them about her life outside the village. Nexus had spent the last year reading them over and over again due to how excited he was to venture out. And the last one he read again before groggily going to bed was the first letter she had sent back. It was right after she watched the famous meteor shower in Leonids, a large town south of the village that was considered the main city in the north that has a direct path to the capital. Leonids was also the city that he, Lawrence, and Vlad were going to head to first to intern under craftsmen acquaintances of their masters. They were probably going to spend a year there, living in an inn and working with other blacksmiths. Yes, the reason that this letter was the last one that Nexus put down was due to how his sister had described Leonids. Leonids is a city full of shooting stars. I think Leonids is the name of a meteor shower. So maybe...
A city of shooting stars. So.
Yeah. And actually this town's named Polaris, so it's this theme. Hearing her describe it as such in her letters, Nexus cannot help but want to see the city named after meteor storms. Okay, alright. Nexus carefully folded the old letter along its crease and placed it back into one of the envelopes. He did the same for the rest of his sister's letters after reading each of them once more to pass the time. No matter how many times he's read these letters, Nexus always finds himself desiring to learn about the world that he is about to see with his own eyes. Nexus put all of the letters into a small box after he is done with them. He picked it up to move the box into the storage in his parents' room. How long have we've been at this for 23 minutes?
Minimal gameplay, just looking at text.
Yeah, as you stood. Should we just move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Please.
I think we might be almost.
I mean, you almost done with the chapter.
Simple expression. Vlad, average traveler, similar Vlad, old friend's cheerful person, frown on his face. Vlad's back. Follow. Catch up. It's space to talk to Vlad.
Who is Vlad? We never see his face, like...
His friend, I guess.
Yeah, his friend, but like we only know he a genius and then nothing else.
Oh.
Oh, that's Vlad.
Yep, alright. So, space
So-
bar. What are you doing here? Oh, zoom in.
That's zoom in though.
Space? Okay. Vlad stared at Nexus' approached him with a quizzical look. Every only continues to show Nexus a stone cold expression. Concerned what Vlad was thinking, Vlad he saw, at the same time it wasn't Vlad, at the very least not the Vlad Nexus knew. Now, I asked you what are you doing here? Coldness in his voice was chilling. So, yeah, the orphanage. Spend his time, adopted family. Don't want to waste time with those people. They're at Nexus, includes you, Nexus. Not the Nexus he knew, turned his back, walked off.
Wow, bye.
Alright. What's your problem, man? Hearing Nexus. I didn't single less, just kept looking forward. Never knew telling the truth. Paradise, spiteful tone. Life isn't as you think. What do you mean?
More text. Have fun.
Well, I like the little cutscene.
Yeah.
That was fun. That's a lot. Arrow keys, down arrow key to push, exit, use the portal, jump device, switch platforms, space to talk to NPC, exit, switch characters. Use the switch by touching the switch pad. Alright.
Wow. Wait, what?
So
Oh.
I switch.
Who that person?
I guess that's Lawrence.
We not even talked to him yet. What the heck?
It was in the text a second ago.
Wow.
And it's like it's not taking inputs every time. Wait, what? Is that a switch?
And nothing.
Okay, I'm missing something.
Read the instructions again.
Okay, so walk over the jump pads or use them. I haven't seen any. Stand on the switch to have certain platforms appear. I haven't seen any. Exit switch players.
Oh, down arrow to use portal.
Is this a portal?
I think so. I think you need to be the character that stand there to use it. So what are they? If they're not portal, then what are they?
Has Carlos said anything?
Haven't seen any notification.
He's
Oh,
here.
no, he's here.
Could you,
Yeah, sure.
I think I'll just skip this level. You feel closer to the stars than you do your own kind. See your stargazing, hopes and dreams, skies bright. Blazing bonfire, kingdom of Xanadu, days have passed, small groups gathered, various goals, Tristan Welch, Raven Loris, Valerie Carroll,
Okay,
Sir Leolin Chevalier.
there are way too many like characters that we don't care about.
Yeah, we should stop. It's been half an hour. Yeah. Wait, like,
I don't want to see it on
maybe
this
if I
game, but,
had
like,
more time and more patience, maybe. Alright, I'll just escape and, alright, what's next? So next is a treasure trove.
Which one? Oh.
I think it's that one. Yeah, just have to... Oh. Oh, someone in chat. Why does the guy look like he's pregnant? I don't know. I guess it's just the art style.
I think it's the art style. So.
Yeah, just that kind of chibi look, I guess. They just kind of look kind of chubby. Alright, so let's see what this is.
Oh, is it the puzzle game?
I don't know. Artery try? Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay, I think I'm avoiding those.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, I guess that's a mine.
Whoops.
Okay, so it's like a dodging game. And it's like coins.
I like on the coin.
Oh wow, it's a pretty large grid.
What?
Oh, you got upgrades,
Oh.
I guess.
What's is happening?
I don't know what's going on.
I'm so confused.
Am I dead?
Like, why is there a mouse
I
there?
mean,
So
it
are
says
you using a
retry,
mouse?
so it looks like you died.
What? You
It
died?
always says
How-
retry.
How do you die?
I don't know.
You picked the wrong one.
That killed me last time I
wait, what
picked it
that?
up.
Oh.
I think it's mine.
Oh,
Like, killed me last time I touched it.
I see.
Alright.
Um,
Fire?
I think you die again.
uh, uh,
It's so confusing.
Maybe don't pick right away. Let's just like think about it.
well, last time I didn't think about it, I just died. Fire. Okay. So I have to pick the one that's good against it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Alright, this is kind of neat.
But how do you know which one was attacking you?
I think it was the one on the top.
Ah.
Oh, what?
Did you just die?
I guess I got hit by the laser.
How?
Anyone want to give it a try?
We have.
Oh,
I
what
mean,
do they say?
How many more games do we have left? We have 30 minutes.
We're 2 minutes into this game. We've gotten more gameplay than we did with the previous game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you might be right about that.
Basically.
Feels bad.
All right, so this one's not bad.
Yeah.
It's confusing, but
I mean,
I
yeah.
think I kind of get the idea.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Escape. Oh.
Oh no.
You stuck forever
Alt
then.
F4.
Control Alt Delete.
All right. So next up, we got Fixby. Actually, they didn't put their name on that one, did they? Treasure Trove.
Mm.
Well, I think it's probably still on the itch. Oh yeah, so these are available on itch.io. I'm not sure there's still a command to bring that up. I think I have the webpage here. So yeah, it's the Fall 2019 Art/CS108 collection. Let me just let me see if I can put that in the chat quickly.
What is the command?
I forget if I might have set the command to. Let's see. Is it this? I think I might have set it so that it like disabled that after a while, because I didn't think we would take this long to stream this.
I don't know.
Let me just pull it up on my phone. Actually, could you like find it and put it on the Twitch chat?
How do I find it?
Find a search for Rubaiyat. It should be like one of his collections.
Oh, it's...
Alright, so Carlo will get on that. Oh, they're asking about Dungeon Chef. Yeah, we played that last time.
Yeah.
Do you want to like just show it off briefly?
Sure.
Let's see. Should still be on here. Where's...
which semester?
Should be previous semester. Like fall 2019. It looks like I'm playing browser. Yeah, that's probably what we did. And full screen. Full screen. Full screen?
don't think it supports full screen.
Full screen? Nope.
They only volume.
Well, how to play?
This one's much more polished, I think,
Hmm.
than other games you've seen.
Lily, do you want to play it again, or?
I already played it first time. You played this time.
Okay. Or Carlo, did you want to play it? I'll just play it like this. Let's just play on easy. Okay, so yeah, so you have to make these dishes, you have recipes. It's like Minecraft crafting. And then to get more ingredients, go into the dungeon. Oh, you found it. So the arrow points towards like a portal to get out. Kill these knives to kill and get more ingredients.
Actually.
Because that's what knives are for.
Food preparation.
Technically. I just realized I have these big angry eyebrows.
Was that what that was?
Yeah.
You can only really see it when they're facing towards the camera.
Also, randomly, some pathways will be blocked for no reason. I don't know why.
I don't think they finished the game. I actually know the people who work for this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said like they only intend to make this a job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's so polished
Yeah, it's so polished, right?
compared to other games.
Compared to the first game.
Yeah.
You know how long they were working on this one? Because I know sometimes they don't work out the entire semester.
Yeah, they I forgot what he really said to me, but he said like him and another programmer in his group work on this for like 2 days.
Oh. Thank you, Windows updates.
Okay, you're running out of time.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. Did the game end when we were playing?
No, I only got to this part, I think. When new recipes started coming in. That was other than fish. So I got a little bit further than this, so I think the game ends when you discover all the recipes.
But maybe you can play it for yourself.
Yeah.
I think they only have 3 recipes.
There's more. Like we unlocked like potatoes, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, we unlocked potatoes.
Yeah. Maybe even fish and chips. Okay, well let's move on. Yes, I think next one was Fixby. Did anyone want to play this one? Oh yeah, I was thinking. Well, yeah, folks are delicious if we finish it with.
Is it installed on this?
No.
Oh, hell yeah, Ultra. Let's get that one out of the way. It's just a normal day on Hubie Island until...
I guess Hugh like color.
Oh, okay. I didn't even
What is
read
happening?
that.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Robert. I've come to steal all the color in the world and nothing can stop me.
But you already have color.
Well, he wants it all for himself.
No.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm gonna collect all the color cubes and restore Hubie Island. I'd like to see you try. Hee hee hee.
getting some like Yoshi's Island vibes.
Yeah.
Actually, same. Thinking. I'll
Wow.
collect all the color cubes that I can find. I can do this by walking over the cubes using the left and right arrow keys. I can also jump using the spacebar.
Wow, thanks game.
Oh, hold up. With the power of these cubes, oh, they're still thinking. I can block bad guys with color power. I activate my color power. I can use the control. Oh,
If you don't have sticky keys.
if I bop the enemies twice, I can get them to disappear to a happy place, probably.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
That's what they
With
all
enough
say.
color cubes, I can defeat Robert.
And turned to purple apparently.
Okay, that was.
Wait,
that
was the honking the game?
No.
No, it's outside.
Oh, I was very
I guess it's
concerned.
like this, like. I guess those guys with like snap cards.
Wow. He went to
Can I
a
double jump?
happier place.
Oh, I
Oh.
can.
Uh-oh.
What the heck?
Like Kirby, huh?
Oh, I think it
This
is Kirby.
Oh, no.
Oh, oh no.
Well.
Um,
That wasn't finished. Oh.
Well,
gonna-
he went to heaven now.
a happier place. Oh.
He went to a happier place
Oh no.
where he the only one who have colors.
I hope this is skip intro button. Oh, the music's nice.
Oh no! What's going on? We cannot skip?
Well,
I don't know how to escape. I'm pretty sure escape closes it again.
well, let's check some of the first game we tried.
Man, the first game.
Oh, was that the... No, you did the bar one the last time, right?
Yeah, well, the one immediately after was also a visual novel.
Mm.
We spent like 23 minutes on it.
Just like skipping through text.
Yeah.
It's just so much exposition.
What's hilarious is this whole thing is a monologue. He's like thinking to himself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the very specific thoughts. No, it's
Very
good.
specific and fourth wall breaking thoughts.
Color power. But the enemies are also colored.
Well, they're stealing the color.
Yeah, they are grass.
Like how this is like trying to be family friendly by saying Bob.
Disappear.
Disappear to a happier place.
Okay, let me not jump off the edge this time. I think that's probably...
Well, that,
Hello, James.
I think not jumping off the edge is probably a good idea.
This is a one player or one person dev team,
What?
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay. So there was a cool box there. Okay.
So, is that a key box? That's what right there? Oh, that's collectible.
So you can like walk on.
no. So you can
I think it's just 4 times. Yeah, it's just it's Kirby jumping.
Alright.
Oh, look, I got yellow now.
Can you change color?
Oh, that's not.
Doesn't seem like it matters what color.
Then why there's so much, like, multiple colors?
The color's sick.
So I'm not gonna bother exploring. I'm just gonna.
I mean, like, something
I didn't see
there.
that.
You have to bop all of them.
Yeah. Make them disappear.
To a happier place. Oh, that's your. Wow!
And he starts shooting.
I'll take you to him. How?
He just has to.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh.
Shoot.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh no!
I don't know. Alright, I like this game.
This game is funny.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It is
Yeah, that's
Yoshi's
good.
Island.
I like this transition.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
and
nice.
they live happily ever after.
The guy on the far left.
It's like I'm eating something.
Fix speed. Oh, it's literally is Kirby.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like a,
Like Persika?
I mean, no, just kind of like a a combination of both Yoshi's Island and Kirby.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty good with Stickle.
Which one's next?
It should be.
It's just
press-
up?
Yeah. Lily, would you like to play?
Well, we'll see what the game's like first.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. By Heavy Train.
Oh shit, I did. I think I did a group project with him once.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I have to control all three?
I think it's a 3-person game.
Is it three? I think it's one person.
Are you sure? Then how are you gonna toss?
Oh, it's easy. You do all of them at once.
That's sand.
Sand.
Excuse me?
Why?
no.
Oh no, sand.
Wait. Oh no, he killed them.
Why?
Oh, no.
Don't
It gets easier as you murder people.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, I've noticed that. How does this?
Dot. Oh no. I think you have to like know the
Okay,
pattern.
I got it.
So you can do more than one person?
That's cheating, though.
No. I well, no. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend it in the age of like social distancing.
Right.
But
Am I supposed to be on the same side as him?
But I
No,
love
just
the
because
idea of like
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm supposed to be. Okay.
making a bunch of people crowd around a keyboard to try to operate it. That is an exciting game for me.
I mean, like we have hand sanitizer. If you
Oh yeah, we're not going to do it today just because
Yeah.
in the age of social distancing.
so.
Oh, I fucked up. Okay, wait. Whoa.
Whoa,
Alright, now he's
sensitive.
into it.
So what I would say is like, what do you think about these mechanics, and where does the designer like get it right? I mean, for one thing, by just actually setting it up, I think
You
that-
should lose immediately if any of them die.
Oh, but no. See, your score goes up slower. If you've got all three of them on there, your score just ends up flying up.
Oh, I see.
So the question is it?
No, you should just lose instantly.
I would disagree with you just on principle, but especially for like the first games that you're playing, that'd be really super frustrating.
Also, buy sands.
Because get dumped on.
That's my
Because
other
sand.
question.
Why not?
Okay, there's no accounting for taste.
Who's?
The developer.
Sand. No.
Oh, I picked wrong.
Well, actually you only have one.
Is it going up slower? I can't really tell.
I
think
can't
it
tell
is.
either, but it was supposed to.
Go
the
slower?
velocity was supposed to change a little bit.
I mean, like it's kind of slower.
So did he specifically say it was intended for 3 people, or?
No, but we talked about it as well, and so really, having 3 people or more people crowd around a keyboard trying to operate something becomes like just difficult, right?
Yep.
And I think that's really interesting, actually. As like sort of a mechanic. It just
Yeah.
doesn't work for right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just sands.
The one of this game was like keyboard twister.
Yeah, it's kind of
Ooh.
like that.
The buttons
There's,
like
um,
change while you're playing it.
Gosh, I forget the name of the game. It was either made by Anthropy or somebody, but it's a game where you push a button and like a bunch of people.
Okay,
push
this-
a button,
this
and
can
you
go
try
on
to get other
indefinitely,
people
I
to
think.
unpush their button.
Yeah, until you die. Here you go.
So
No, I
it
mean,
can get a little
yeah,
physical.
I
You have
could
to have,
probably
like,
go
additional
forever.
rules for it. But there's like, I mean, right now,
It's like a bit of sport in there.
what's that?
Like a bit of sport.
Yeah, right now a good sneeze would do it for everybody, right? It's like achoo, and everybody's like away, and you're like,
okay, I think we're good.
yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Hold up. Hear them.
All right. So,
Oh, okay, skip this.
any of us they have a quick fun.
True. Spider coaster. Want to try?
I actually don't want to be on the camera, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really want to try?
Or Lily, do you want to try? Spider coaster?
Let's take a look at the game first.
I'll play it up next otherwise.
Okay.
See, like I have to make sure it's on my face.
Spider.
Hold up. Is this?
Whoa.
Okay. I was expecting Donkey. What?
space bar to shoot or something? Or was it J to shoot?
J to shoot. Wait.
It's supposed to be shooting.
Wait. What?
What?
What is happening? Oh.
It's like Space Invaders.
What is that?
Oh,
Is that?
did you just die?
What?
I
Oh.
think we're still good.
What is
I
that?
don't think this one implemented transitions into a level.
Oh, that was supposed to be the next level.
You think so? I mean, you see this as definitely.
Oh, you just died. So
Did I run? But here, let me try.
You can see like yeah, but I mean, one of the things that I get out of playing games and series is just the realizing like where the people ended up spending most of their time and noticing like sometimes the things that they skip doing actually make sense or are okay, and sometimes they just make it really fun. Like I love the little parallels.
There is?
I like the
Yeah.
painting in the background.
Yeah, so that block that follows is actually supposed to be invisible, and that is the level getting ready to change.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh boy.
And this is me just remembering these things as we sort of move along.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we didn't actually see the
Also-
game over.
So yeah, so because I won.
Apparently. I didn't realize that was the third level when you were playing. Alright.
Yeah, so this game needs to be a little bit more explicit on your level. Even with that black box, they could just make it invisible, I think.
Actually, if there wasn't a black box, you would just see like any spiders left disappear.
Yeah.
It's a bomb.
I'm not sure why they chose that, but
Is that like a
but
timer?
I don't have it. It was just like, hey, if we do this, it will work. And then it did work.
I bet they made an object fall from like really high,
Uh-huh.
and then
Oh yeah, but they just put like spiders like in the scene.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Instead of like having them spawn
So
in.
it's interesting to see like the
Oh, it keeps you score.
Oh,
yeah, that's the other thing that's going to keep rolling.
You can break the integer rate. You just need like 2 billion or something.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're spawning the same places every time.
You just overflow the integer and you go back to 10 points. 200,
That would only take forever.
Yeah, we don't take. Yeah, also that strategy seems to be the winning one. Except for this level, you have to like jump over them.
So what I like about a game like this is it feels like if you have this,
Oh.
you've got like a really good sense for like the
Do you want
what
it?
you want to do in the prototype, right?
Hold on.
And this was a
What
game
if I
that
just-
won to by
die?
amateurs.
Dude, we could just hold J.
Hold J.
Oh, do nothing.
do nothing.
Oh yeah, do you think we'll go to the next level if you don't hit restart?
My guess is that it probably will.
Oh,
I did
wow.
it. Alright, I think we're. Oh.
Oh.
Uh oh.
Oh, they made that. No, see, they had to make it a rigid body so that it would fall.
Ah.
That's why I tilted over.
oh, is it moving up?
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming back down. Alright.
This is very low gravity.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh,
I guess it was just.
You won!
You won.
Yay. Alright, how do we get out?
hold that.
Yeah.
Oh, for a sec there, I was like, oh.
Okay, next up. Mega Mark Mania.
Who's Mega Mark?
I don't know.
If we hit the Mega Man thing.
Lily, do you want to play this one or do you want to see how it looks first?
Let's see how it looks.
For space.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
I think you took damage?
I.
You got 2 hearts there.
I think you had 3.
The
So he's
heart
fast.
location kind of weird.
Oh man, I love the way that the wind affects your hair. That is that is my favorite. If I saw somehow or another I didn't see that in the game until now, and like I love that.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, see?
Guess I'm in hell.
How are you gonna get away from that thing?
fall down.
Fell back into it through hell, and
I think you
actually
died 'cause
respawn,
you-
yeah,
yeah.
because you got 3 hearts again.
Ooh, I fall
I
down.
love the way.
Oh.
Okay.
You just have to go to the bathroom, maybe? Can you jump on it?
It's so relatable.
You know, sometimes you just need to use the restroom, and those things just fly all over the place.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm in a desert now.
Wow, look at that parallax level.
It's because you're very thirsty.
Can I touch that?
It's the
Yeah,
back.
just
Oh,
that
no.
you can't
that one
touch.
I
Whoa.
guess you can't touch.
Can you
That looks
shoot?
like a Pokemon.
Why is this taller,
you
like
have to jump
bigger
over
than
it.
you?
Oh, look,
Nope.
the team in the
How
No,
background.
about-
no, jump on the green thing.
You can jump on the
No.
cactus.
No.
Jump on the cactus then.
Iframe through? Did he give you iframes?
Nope.
Nope.
How are you supposed to get through the level?
I don't know.
Really?
Really,
You want to go back at
Yeah,
it?
why don't you play it and try to figure it out?
And you cannot exit?
Escape. Nope.
Oh,
I'll just have to.
Hmm.
The old-fashioned escape button.
Very interesting.
Would you like to?
Sure.
Oh.
Huh.
The
Yeah, I
strats.
see. Oh, you're supposed to jump
you
on
do must
them.
something.
Oh, well, you didn't try jumping? Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, this Thunder Mountain up there.
Oh. Oh, I can stand on the clouds.
Wait, I want to see Thunder Mountain.
Oh, the super
Wow.
toilet.
The super
Wait,
toilet.
what's above you?
Oh!
Oh,
The
you went to
secret-
heaven.
Secret level.
Holy
Seems you have slow fall in this one too.
Oh yeah, you're an angel. I guess you can't go too low or too high.
interesting.
Are you supposed to collect
Did you just
these?
eat that?
Oh no, I didn't. I took damage.
I guess you just stomp them.
Hmm.
Huh,
Wait.
interesting.
Then why you
Bum,
die?
ba-dum, 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 bum.
Hello, streamer. Furry played a passive game and let the trash cans live, so we didn't have to hear the wretched hit sound. Oh, she talked about the fix speed. Oh. What?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Very interesting.
Or in Villager.
Hmm.
Or in Real Villager.
What? New Villager?
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Did they keep the old Villagers too? Oh, that was an actual question.
What?
Okay, the handling on this game is really hard.
No, I was making a reference to Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay. I was totally making a reference to see Minecraft.
So there's like multiple toilets and multiple paths, I guess. Oh
Well,
no.
it fell out of the world entirely.
What happens if you go into the hell toilet?
Is there a hell toilet?
Yeah, right there. Oh. I think you missed it.
Maybe it's on the left.
Yeah.
Because hell is backwards.
No, I saw
Hell
it.
is backward.
That looks like lava.
Ah.
I'm hungry. I forgot to eat today.
Same.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So I
this
guess there's
game's hard to
lines. I just
understand.
don't really see them.
Next game.
Yeah.
So
Dear
there are a
Mom,
couple that
college
haven't
is
been
amazing.
Dear
extracted
Mom. College.
Relatable.
It's amazing.
Windows. Oh, Windows version.
yet.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh,
a-
this is a RPG Maker game.
Oh yeah, actually at the menu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, what?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
go to college, I guess.
RPG. I like the aesthetic of
To get
RPG
a
Maker
degree
games
and
though.
not find a job.
It's actually quite cute.
Where are the traffic lights facing
Welcome
away
to,
from the
welcome to
street?
College University.
Oh, that doesn't look familiar.
Hope you're ready for this journey. About to encounter so many interesting
Wow.
people. You think it got it in you? I think so. Good, because we already sent you a nice juicy loan. They'll double with interest. Ha ha
Fun
ha!
fact: the loans for college loans have been frozen
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
during the.
During
Apocalypse.
apocalypse.
How does that work?
Whoa.
Fast to go for damn tuition.
Who is
Good
that?
luck,
Is that
though.
just like they went on like photo
Random
bucket?
student.
Yeah, they went on
Random
photo
student.
bucket. And it's
Sorry,
like,
shit.
I
I
know
know.
some.
I know someone.
Oh, what the fuck? We should call that number.
That looks like an
Read my
actual
shirt?
number.
It looked like a
I
number.
really want to try
Can you
that.
read my shirt? I love
No.
drunk me, but I don't trust that bitch. Yes. Funny, right, Lamau?
It's just like real college.
Oh yeah, can you go full screen?
What about the vending machine?
Is there full screen?
No,
Oh, I can just walk on
It's
the vending
not
machine,
real.
I guess.
it's not a real vending machine. Is there? A full
Wait,
screen?
so is no one concerned that there's a chicken talking to them?
Well, would you be?
Yes. I'd kill it and eat it.
Yeah,
Wow,
you need to survive somehow.
I didn't realize you're that kind of person.
Oh, they're straight up cosplayers over here. You do hear that?
What is that? What is that picture from?
It's a stock photo, I
It's
bet.
a
It looks like it's like
photo.
the front of a textbook.
Or you're a chicken or whatever, lol.
Isn't that so weird? Like some math textbooks just have like smiling kids on the front. It's like no one's
Like what?
smiling me in this textbook, man.
That's so crazy. You're like a chicken or whatever,
It's
lol.
the same
Well,
math textbook
Pop,
with
you have a
like a
good
sailboat on
semester.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck, fuck,
I know the one
lol.
you're talking about too.
What the hell is a chicken doing on campus?
Oh, somebody finally answered your question.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm feeling
But they're still
kids.
talking. See, they're high as fuck. I mean,
I mean, don't all
Just
fellas
about had,
get
I'm sorry,
just
I'm
about
not
had
supposed to be
7
spoiling
cups
the
of
show.
coffee and I'm not sure ready for a first day of school mood. You're not a uni student?
you drink, look, I didn't know you drink coffee.
There's a skeleton person.
Are you sure that's cosplay? It could be a real skeleton.
Oh, I cannot talk to these people?
They just
They're the
there
cool.
for
They're the
aesthetic.
cool kids.
Yeah.
You're not cool enough to talk with them.
I'm so hungry and this city is hell expensive. Like,
Oh.
damn. Can I
Wow.
have
Oh.
extra cash?
Nah, I'm just a chicken.
Yeah, I'm just a chicken.
Uh oh.
Oh, no.
See, that's me.
I'll do your homework for a week.
Really?
You actually
are you
have
that good?
money?
then,
That's
bro?
plagiarism and cheating.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, like, are you that good? Wow, looking at the library.
King Library looks different. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This isn't SJSU.
Oh, I see
this
there's
is
an open
college
book here.
university.
It's a college university.
My mistake.
Yeah,
a
where's-
cyborg manifesto.
Where's
can
all the
read
homeless people at?
I wonder if every bookshelf has a. Oh
It
no,
just
that
sounds
one.
like
That one
open
just had a.
books.
Oh, I see.
Duchamp, yeah. I'm really important at Duncan Lewis case Marshall.
Hmm. First day, nobody at the library then.
Yeah.
Excuse me, this is college university?
Are you playing the chicken game?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I can just
Oh,
walk on
is
the
this,
tables.
are we done?
Because you are.
Is that it?
I mean, like, can you
Can
walk?
you go back?
Hmm.
Maybe now when we leave, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that sentence."
Like, go home?
Go
Yeah.
home.
I mean, class.
We have class.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Oh, I-
Oh,
oh,
once
Maybe you can
enter,
talk with the
you
cool
never
kids. You
leave.
read the books. You can talk with the cool kids now.
no.
Once you enter, you never leave.
No.
See, I can't even get close to them to talk to them.
Damn, they have invincible force field.
It's like
You call me face of wicked pure, I'm a research paper. Haha.
Wow. It's not like that happened.
that's true.
every
That chicken had to go through all of his other classes to get to here. I mean, he's probably earned it.
night hydro class.
You have a
Yeah.
hydro class?
We have.
Apparently.
So we are cool. Then why can't we
So-
talk to the cool kid? Come on now.
I'm supposed to buy someone a drink.
I don't. Yeah,
No,
you
no.
walk over.
Not interactive.
Is there a
Ah.
pause menu?
Is there a secret menu?
Inventory? And it is RPG Maker.
Oh,
There it
shit.
is.
Look at that.
Our name?
Wait.
Wait, what was her name? Ms.
Miss Chicken Nuggets.
Wow.
Class Hero, level 8.
I have heal and spark. I mean, these are default spells
Yeah,
in
these are-
RPG
these are-
Maker,
yeah,
so I'm
these
not
are
sure if that's
default.
actually real.
I guess they just didn't.
Wow, we
change
can
it.
I was-
equip
We have a
stuff.
sword. I don't think we're supposed to.
I don't think they changed this at all.
Oh
Yeah.
look, they have a shield. too.
Yeah, I can unequip these
Cloth.
things.
What if you unequip all of them and you become human?
Oh. It's just a chicken costume.
Status.
See, it's new in task. It's just chicken. Awesome.
Always dash. Command remember.
Save.
Yeah.
Yeah, always say you're in kid.
Oh, I'm dashing now.
Nice.
Wee.
Oh, snap.
Look at that snap.
Who's the
control.
coffee man now? And I think that's the end of the game.
Yeah, I don't really see anything else.
Oh, it's like, I don't know. Well, go up one more time. I mean, it would be weird that one of the branching paths would be open now.
Hmm.
I guess that's it.
That's college for you.
That's college. That's all college. It's a disappointment. It's a disappointment, and it's always unfinished.
And you never get your degree.
Yeah, you stuck here forever.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how I can't go back though.
You're stuck here forever.
You stuck
It's
here
been
forever.
10 years.
It's been 10 years.
Yeah, I mean like it's unfinished. Like hello.
It's a metaphor.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Spaceship repair. This is the last game.
Oh, there's more. We just
Did we
haven't
test?
unzipped them yet.
No, isn't that this one? You need Crash Input?
No, it's 3D test.
Oh,
Also, I'm not sure if this one's spaceship repair, but it's the only one in the downloads that
Mo-
said spaceship
Windows,
that didn't say.
more option, more info, run anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. Fingers crossed it's not malware.
Lamau. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I was right. It's spaceship repair. I have other questions, but
I have a lot of questions.
Play?
if you want to tag out any
Oh,
time. Oh, it's a shooter.
Oh.
Oh
look
no.
at that muscle on it.
What does this have to do with spaceships and repairing them?
I mean, like,
Uh-oh.
whoa, what the?
This doesn't bode well.
Okay, this is feeling like a horror game.
Oh, you got
Oh.
them. I guess.
How did you hit him?
I don't
So
know.
James, did someone make this 3D model, or is this just Unity assets?
Hmm.
Spaceship repair.
I'm thinking that.
Oh, I
they
can't
may-
see shit.
They made it. Although they may be leaning on some assets.
Look at that floating head.
It's your
I like
luminescent hair.
I like the way they.
Yeah, the camera tracking is absolutely shit.
That's like good.
Is there a spaceship in this game?
I think you are in a spaceship, so I think you
maybe.
fix in some bugs. Those things are bugs.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where we're supposed to be going here.
Hmm.
The hell?
Oh.
To fight the demons.
This is.
It's
This is
Doom.
yeah, I was about to say
It's
this
the
is
prequel
Alpha
to,
Doom.
It's the
Yeah.
prequel to Doom.
Is there a sprint button?
Oh, I can jump really high.
Oh.
Oh.
You can
It's
see
the
the
Unity
level.
skybox.
Whee.
Oh, there's a ceiling, I guess.
Wow.
Oh, what's that? Was that where we started?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the monster over there.
He's still dead. Oh, look at that! It keeps the corpses on the
Yeah,
ground.
see, look, there it
That's
is.
technology. Wait,
Look
where?
at that technology.
Oh,
I don't see it.
it's in the next room, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
How can you?
It's like the game
aim?
Cold Shoulders.
Okay.
Well,
You did it.
or did it turn invisible? How will you know?
I just realized how it walks. Look at him. Look at that. Can you crouch?
That's a man of confidence.
Oh.
Oh no, it's a little
Seriously?
one.
Oh.
What happens if he gets you? Do you just die?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Oh, right past me. Hello. Are you my?
Hello.
They were friendly the entire time, and we just killed them because they're horrible looking. I mean, look at them.
Wow.
Oh,
Wait, what?
now shoot it.
Kill it.
And
The
it's
bottom.
misery.
Anyway.
And we win.
My health didn't even go down any.
Yeah.
You have health?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh,
I know,
it is,
right?
It's,
It's
oh,
right
it's
there.
covered by the webcam. That's why.
Oh yeah. Like just
It's okay. I think that's all this game has to offer. Unless it's like a boss fight with a giant one comes in, just like crashes to the scene.
What if you are the
mini map would
boss?
be nice.
Yeah, I am the boss.
You are the boss. And they are just trying to fix the spaceship and you got to destroy them.
And this is their spaceship.
Yeah, it's
That they're
their
trying to
spaceship.
repair.
Should we move on?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually could escape by pressing escape.
Oh, incredible. Alright, we'll have to extract some. So,
William, do you want to swap seats with?
yeah. Alright. What is next?
How many more are there?
Let me check the itch.
Might be able to get through them.
Alright, so we got six more. Yeah, I think we have time. We still have like an hour.
Let's knock them out since apparently we might not be able to meet.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Classes might be canceled forever. So the rumor goes.
Maybe it's this one.
Maybe there was an email from the university that I just ignored because why would I read what they have to say?
Okay, some of these don't have titles on their files, but that's fine. Yeah, we downloaded all these last time we streamed these, but I think this one's the next one. I think I actually know the guy who worked on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
What was it? Yeah.
Do you know which games we're playing?
Noah is putting it strongly. Let's see.
I mean, because you're just putting them in the same folder. There you go. That way it's organized. You can just go through them instead of trying to find them.
It's like that game where you pretend to be in an operating system and you move files around. Then you work on spreadsheets.
Oh. Hey, what, is that an accusation?
Then
Is
you
that a
get-
game?
Then you
Yeah.
get an annual evaluation.
What is that game called?
Kingsway?
Truth.
Kingsway. Kingsway.
Oh, that one. Wait.
There's that one too.
No, it's Kingsway. The one that's in the browser.
Alright. Should we just extract the rest of these right now, or what do you guys think?
Yeah, just get them all done. California governor orders bars to close. California governor. Californians 65 or older should isolate in homes. I would write that. Counter-Strike player numbers peak as coronavirus hits its peak. Lamau. It's like we all complained about what a crappy year 2019 was, and 2020 is like, hold my corona. Well, the good news is Animal Crossing comes out Friday.
Yay.
And Doom Eternal.
Oh.
And then 3 days later, Half-Life Alyx.
Oh. Okay, I think this one is just, like we just downloaded an exe. So I'll just move it to...
Are we going to GameStop for Animal Crossing? Because you have to get your Switch too.
It'll probably run out by now.
I meant your Switch Lite.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it the day of.
Okay. I guess we could also play our game jam game.
Oh yeah.
Actually, are there any? Did anyone post their game jam games?
I didn't finish that game.
Oh.
The control, my touch control was kind of wonky, so I didn't.
What about
Did
that
we
guy?
already do that?
Yeah, I'll post ours and post my progress. Oh no, it still has the password on it. And I'm not logged into
Yeah.
itch on my phone.
I
Logged
can...
into the game dev itch for some reason.
Did you bring your laptop?
No.
Oh.
I guess I'll just log in. Whatever.
Did we already play Alien Attacks then?
I don't even know why I'm in the game dev itch on my phone.
Okay, I think you might have already played the last one. So, alright, so we should be able to.
Yeah, we haven't played Cook's Delicious 3 in a while though.
Mm-hmm.
I have to open my two-factor authentication app. I'm just gonna wait for the password to
Okay.
come over.
So. This is the Truth of Blood Woods. This one's actually made in Godot.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
Parental advice.
Wait, James, who made the Godot game?
With Diego.
Oh, it's Diego's BFA project.
Yeah.
Did I play this one?
You opened it a little bit, right?
I did.
little bit, yeah.
But he barely messaged me, and I'm like,
No, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was actually prepared.
It's a hateful content. Wow. You are.
She runs too, it's like,
Me.
those elbows are really high.
So when you just jump up for them to die, and why you holding that thing?
Oh, I am taking damage.
Careful, yeah. That's a toxic skill.
Oh.
Gamers Unite. I remember he was I think he said he was making the game about like the toxic gaming community and stuff.
Yeah, specifically towards like women. Yeah,
There it is.
yeah. I wonder if that's like an old sprite.
Yeah, actually that'd be pretty funny story. It's like I didn't like this sprite, but I'm gonna use it.
It's kind of the design's pretty similar to the current one. Oh, I hope I got that.
Let's go GameCube.
Did you win? Is this the victory level?
Maybe.
Probably.
I thought there was more. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Oh. It's dark up here.
You got the fireballs?
Maybe. He's got a Game Boy in his hand.
He is the fireballs.
Huh? Alright.
Got him.
Game over, yes.
Oh.
Oh no, he knew. He knew.
Oh.
game with the message. We stand.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
No.
Alright.
Next game. So that was for his BFA, right?
Yes.
Okay, next is the Caribbean Cowboys.
Was he in the class too?
Which the one I
Diego.
took it before.
Oh, okay.
Did I not extract that? One sec.
I just love everybody who I end up working together.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I didn't put an image for the game yet.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's like I forgot to extract that one somehow. Let's say put it in a different folder. I guess we'll see.
Oh, whatever. I'll just link it and put the password in as well.
Alright, so the Caribbean Cowboys. And pretend it's not malware. Huh? It's kind of hard to read.
Caribbean
Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, what?
Hey, it's
like,
further.
I guess it's a shmup.
Let's go.
Should I again? I think you leave.
Oh.
I guess that was the exit button.
That's the exit button. They only
It's
have-
hard to tell sometimes. I mean,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Use HP.
Use
Use HP.
SB.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. It's a little slippery.
Oh.
And their missiles are backwards.
What?
Also, how are these?
Yeah.
What does this have to do with the Caribbean
I
Cowboys?
mean, you may be on Caribbean.
It's like Cowboys and Indians.
basic cowboy.
Sure. Oh, I think he's stuck down there. Oh.
Oh, you're on the right. I see.
So they're really close. Or maybe that's dangerous.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's an
I think.
upgrade.
Oh, well, that's.
Oh, I did it.
No, enemy moves faster.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, they're red now.
And they're facing the right direction. They figured it out.
They like.
So you can't shoot at them if you're in front of them, huh? Can you?
What?
Yeah, you
This
can't
is
shoot
problematic.
Huh. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I think I can. It's just. It's my reload.
You
I mean,
have to reload?
Oh, it's
I
too,
just
oh,
like
there's
a-
an upgrade.
No. He
Get that.
That's what you got last.
He got that
You
time.
didn't do
He
anything.
didn't do anything.
Stop pushing my up.
Oh, he just ate it.
No,
He just like, nope, you don't get any
Absolute
upgrade.
BM.
you bastard.
Like, you don't get any.
Oh. Oh, he's mad now.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Use.
remember.
Oh, hey, he corrected it.
Oh.
Kind of. Oh man.
No.
Oh,
Dude, look at that water.
Did he just take a video of some water?
I think
like-
he just took up some like stock photo or
Like
something.
a GIF?
Okay.
Stock, yeah.
A stock. That was like, wow.
Oh man.
That man tried to escape. That's all he wants to do.
Wonder how the movement works.
Oh,
Oh.
No.
wow.
Kamikaze.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess.
I just like have a replay font. This look like Caribbean, and then the game over. It's like so bad.
It looks like Cowboy.
It's okay.
There it is.
It's Cowboy Bebop.
This guy was on scene.
Alright.
Yeah. This one has an exit.
Yeah.
It just happens to look like the continue button.
Okay.
Dog life. Doge life.
let's see.
I think Doge life was on the list.
Yeah. I think it's like.
What's the order? Yeah.
So Bonnie versus Shooter. Okay.
Hopefully not a virus.
So these controls, WASD and throw bone.
You can throw ball.
Characters.
Your ability. Throw
Hence,
ball.
indestructible. Weakness.
Weakness. Ball.
Bones. Ability, throw bones. I see.
Look
So
at
I
that
don't
ball.
eat the homework, I just throw bones at it. I mean, I
How
guess.
dare you taking away my attention? But you
This is video game logic school.
Oh, do they?
Video games. That was a really good web series for the first 2 seasons.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Wait, what was
Wow. Yes.
Cancel service. I guess your balloons are last. Oh, triple shots over there.
Whoa. Oh, you can collect them.
Get the triple.
Oh. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you're that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I like how it counted up once. Oh, that dog looks so sad.
yeah, because he failed. He failed his life.
Wait, so is the balloon part of your box or just the dog?
Yeah, so I would assume. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, these are the dog.
Oh no, you died.
Wait, what? What?
How, Will?
Maybe.
I think you descended too close to the pencil below you.
Huh.
That's what they.
I had more health than that. But...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I use mechanical pencils.
I
Oh
also knew.
they're
No,
indestructible. Just like in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dead.
Until you get frustrated.
okay, so-
Oh, you can't touch the paper.
You cannot touch the paper? I thought.
Homework is bad for you.
Wow. Wow, okay.
Fire, fire, fire!
Whoa.
Yeah, why is the firing so slow?
It's for...
It's for
This was made by amateurs.
Oh.
Wow.
Like, classic... Oh. My dog
Yeah, I think it's
force field.
dispelled when you
It's
when
good.
You're not gonna force it.
you use your
I would think not.
I mean, they could just spawn.
Well, I want that triple shot, but it's so far in there.
Too far there.
More shoots. What is it? Oh.
Oh.
Radiation?
It's a nuke. Kaboom.
Oh, yeah. It got rid of everything, didn't
Nuclear dog. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting that.
it?
You had shields. You could probably could have.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe they tested with their iframes.
Oh, well.
Shields do not stick.
Oh no.
Oh no. There we go.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, it didn't look good.
What? So you can only do that for 2 times?
Looks like you got the fire rate.
I wish I had a faster fire rate. Maybe that was an upgrade.
Either faster fire rate or slower than slower.
That'd be the DLC.
Wow.
Nuke.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Nuke.
Fire.
die.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the main problem with the game is the really slow fire rate.
yeah.
Or they spawn too many enemies.
Not too bad of it, I think. There's a lot of fences. Oh. Oh. Hikaru-chan says hi. Or Andrew says hi. Don't.
Hi, Andrew. So, did you see the note from Thomas?
Oh yeah, I did. My bad.
What? Okay, so I think next is either Doge Life or Side Quest for Love. Next one's Doge Life. Yeah.
Testing.
Testing.
They didn't include any of the other files in their upload.
Hang up. Yep. That was.
Download the top one, the zip file with everything.
But it says it's the Mac version.
Oh. Oh, I guess I'm playing it. Yeah, no, we are playing that.
Okay, well, skipping that one.
Skip. Can I play the next one?
Sure. I think this is the last one.
Okay. What's it called?
Side Quest for Love.
Oh. Sounds like a visual novel. Let's go.
Is it a
I
visual
didn't get to
novel?
experience the first one, so I get to experience this one.
I mean, you're not missing out.
I mean, have you read a book?
What if I say no?
And I have other questions.
Why is there a Python script in this? I wonder what this was
Oh,
made in.
they make by Renpai, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah. I make visual novel on that.
Preferences.
Is that like the visual novel?
Yeah, make it, yeah. No, it's like you make visual novel with that.
It's more like an engine,
Yes.
I guess.
They use Python for that game. So
How do I?
they enter your name. So
Right, but how do I just enter no name and just go with okay?
You just hit
yeah.
enter.
So what you want?
I play as Flack, so I'm not no. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Wait a minute, is this a Beauty and the Beast like fanfic? I just realized the name. Oh, sorry, I should be reading this. Yesterday, I made the decision to quit my job at the Jello store down the street. I've always wanted to be an adventurer, so today I'll be joining the Sunwell Guild. The what now? The city of Mayano is a hub for adventurers and explorers alike. What started as a small trading post evolved into a bustling city full of opportunities for wealth and fame. Many have made a fortune off their adventures, and it all started there. As for me, however, I was born and raised here. While I love this city, I have never set foot out past the outskirts, so I'm ready to move out to see more of the world and meet new people. End parenthesis. I've been stuck in this store for the last 2 years and I'm ready to bust out of here. It's time for me to do something exciting. As I finished my last shift at the store and grabbed my things, I said my final goodbyes to my boss. I opened the door and ran out past the storefront,
And start singing.
only to bump into someone's armor, face first.
Wow.
Oof.
Ooh. Will be nice.
I'm a jerk. Hey, watch where you're going.
How's he gotta be from?
You bumped into me, so you should have watched where you're going. Damn. Snapback. I back away and look up at the mysterious person, someone annoyed. Like his eye patch. A very tall man, clad in red and ivory, looks at me with a grumpy expression. His face was half obscured by his bangs and was messily tied.
Okay, they don't have to describe the appearance.
Yeah, it's right. It's right there.
More visual novel, you have like
Okay,
this right.
description.
Scratches.
It's easy to tell who is and isn't an adventurer. Someone like this guy who wears all that armor, I've always thought they were so cool.
Is he an adventurer? Or...
Nate.
His name is Nate.
Wait, did he introduce
Yeah,
himself?
when he say his name, hey, if you're just
stereotyping
going
him
to
right
stand
now.
there, I think I'll ask someone else about the Sunwell Guild. Wait, did you say you were heading to Sunwell Guild? Oh, so you know where it is. I nod yes in response. Much appreciated. My partner and I are new around here, and we got lost on the way there.
Huh?
Nani?
Wow.
Just then, I noticed a smaller... What? What do you mean just then? What?
She's so small. We cannot
Talk about tunnel vision.
They were just so captivated.
That was funny.
She's bright. Look at her. What?
Maybe
She
it's
gave
the
me
blue
a
wall behind
small.
her, I don't know.
She gave me a small smile. Oh, I looked at her. Oh, actually, I was on my way there myself. Would you want me to lead you there? Oh, we got party members. If you don't mind, then sure. By the way, I'm Nathan.
See, this is where...
But you can call. Yeah, see. Anyway, this is my partner, Annabelle. Hello. Thank you for leading us today. And with that, we departed from the store.
Wow, you just agree?
Yeah, I know.
I mean...
I know all the ins and outs of the city. Why are we going through a back alley? Since I've lived here for so long.
It's a shortcut.
I mean, that's what I guessed, but I'm like,
Why?
what? This is so like here. Follow me, stranger, in this back alley.
And then
Yeah,
you're
that
like,
is a
yes,
good
how you
point.
look really.
I mean, they're adventurers. They probably think like, oh, this person's dangerous for you.
I'm like 10 levels above this person. I'm just gonna- I should make conversation while we walk. There are
Wow.
some things I'd like to know about these people as well as the guild.
Sure.
Guilds have their own sign-up processes and forms, but after that, you can start doing low-level missions. Don't know how they operate here, though. We've signed up years ago somewhere else. What brings you to Mayano? Say, you mentioned that you're new to Mayano, right? What business do you have with Sunwell Guild? We finished the mission and we're here to work on another one. Oh, then what city do you both come from? We come from a city called Rostenford. It's fairly far from here, but it's easy to tell if you're close to the city. Oh, he crossed his arms. That's how you know he's serious. It reeks of roses and floral potpourri. It's awful.
What do you mean by it's awful?
He just doesn't.
I think it's a pretty city. The gardens and festivals are so grand over there.
That's mean.
I nod my head knowingly, but in actuality, I have no idea where Rostenford is. Am I
Wait,
really
if
that
they're
shallow?
both like a floral garden city, then her clothes make no sense.
She's like Elsa, you know?
Yeah, I know. But
She just
She's a frost mage.
Oh yeah.
What's it like being an adventurer? I've never spoken to an adventurer before. What's the life of one like? Is it dangerous? Have you been hit in the knee with an arrow? It's not.
Well, obviously not. There's still
It's not.
adventurers.
It's not too bad. Aside from the possibility of death here and there and
Wow.
getting beat up, it's a good side job.
Really?
Side
Duh.
job.
Death? That's if you like the monster hunting ones. Depends what mission you take. Nate, don't scare them. Not all adventurers go out
okay,
and
the
fight.
quality of this vision. all
Some
over
can do
the
safer
water.
jumps, such as
Leagues
the-
above.
Yeah, because the other one.
I
is a-
see. It's hard to
Yeah.
imagine an adventurer doing something as tame as delivering a crate of goods or something. Haha. Here we are. We approach a large dark. Okay,
They
it's-
do not
it's
have to
right there.
describe that. It's right there.
Maybe they wrote all of it before they had the art. You know.
Yeah, but they should have edited it because it's
In front is a small. Okay, more description. Bo, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to help us find the guild. Do you get a crest reward? She smiles at me once more. Oh, it's not a problem at all. I've passed by the building hundreds of times. The two nod their heads to me in thanks and turn away from me to enter the building. Before they start walking away, I call out to the duo again. Wait. Startled by my sudden yell, they look at me.
With a
Actually, can I be a part of your group after I join the guild? Well, now. The duo look at each other with concerning looks. How are they actually doing it? They converse quietly between each other before they look at me again. Nate moves away from the entrance doors and walks towards me. He stops in front of me and looks me right in the face. His voice drops and now serious compared to our chat earlier. No. How well do you think you can fight? Excuse me? I know you just met us, but me and Annie, we're mercenaries. We mainly take out bounty and treasure hunting missions, so monster encounters are frequent and dangerous. And since you're brand new to all this, I'm assuming that you can't protect yourself properly. Yeah, but you literally just came out of a retail job and you think you can beat up shit in a restaurant after? Do you really think it's that easy?
Yeah.
Let me prove myself. I can manage myself, no problem. Just watch. It's good. What? I've got a good general idea of basic survival, and I'm pretty sure I got some magic in my mouth.
I'm pretty sure.
He huffs out a sigh. Fine, we'll see after this mission. Just know the trouble you're getting yourself into if you join us in particular. Don't expect me to babysit you in this either. He turns around and heads into the guild, his cape fluttering in the wind, leaving me and Annabelle behind. My hands are shaking slightly. Annabelle moves toward me and pats my shoulder. The fuck? Don't let him get to you, Bo. He's trying to scare you out of this. He means well, but there is some truth to what he's saying. I won't deny it. Please be wary of yourself in this line of work. Now that you're serious about it, we can teach you things on the way there, perhaps. No.
Wow, look at that.
It's so red.
The carpet was red, and there were
It's all
there were
blood.
axes over the rentals.
The interior of the golden light. Okay. Wow, I never knew it was this fancy on the inside. It looks like a hotel lobby in Lincoln. Looks more like a. There are a bunch of other guild members in the room. Nate taps my. behind us. Nate taps my shoulder and points to a desk, and don't do it. It points to a desk with 3 people behind it. A sign labeled "Help Desk" is displayed over it. The people at the help desk should be able to help you with the sign-up process.
Incredible.
We're going to turn in things from our current quest, so we'll be right back though. The registration process sped me a lot faster. Sped by me a lot faster than anticipated. The fee ate at my coin wallet, but I'm now officially a member. They gave me a member card along with a complimentary metal pin. It's fine if I can be a mercenary too, then I can earn that money back easily. The clerk behind the desk tells me how the guild works. You pick a mission flyer from a giant pin board across the room. After that, you take the flyer to the confirmation desk right next to the board wall to secure your choice.
See, this is called a pin board.
Once the mission has been completed, something must be shown for proof whether it's a note, item, or a receipt. Payments are done in person and in gold on the second floor.
Wow, after you do so much, they have receipt list.
And then they give you like a mule to carry all of it with because it's gold and heavy. I look across the room and easily see the trouble board. It spans more than half of the wall it sits on and appears to be 8 feet tall. I can see Nate and Annabelle among the few other guild members surrounding the trouble board. Annabelle points out a flyer and tries to reach for it, but her reach misses it. What? Nate plucks it. What do you mean? I guess she's short. The help desk clerk gets my attention again, relaying the rest of the new member explanation. Mission logs, training rooms in the back, and other services. After that, I turn around and leave. As I'm leaving the help desk, I see Nate and Annabelle sitting at one of the benches in the center of the lobby. I saw you guys picked out a mission already. What are the details? We picked an easier monster hunting one, so you know what it's like. My eyes then drift to the piece of paper that Nate is holding. It's a light blue sheet of paper with a rib at the top where the pinhole was. What?
Do we care about that?
What? I can see that some of the ink has bled through. Nate holds the flyer, bringing it closer to his face. His expression scrunches. He pauses before giving the paper to Annabelle. Can he not read it? He has an eye patch. He's depth perception. Be a little sensitive. I move over to where Annabelle is at and see that the ink is half faded on the flanks, just illegible, and words for the objective are barely visible. Where the image of the person is supposed to be, a mass of printed ink sits in the place. Oh, it looks better from a distance. Is that a slime? A slime quest?
Wow.
I take the paper from Annabelle and read it carefully. Bounty, 200
Wow,
gold
that's too
points.
much to read.
Description. Miyano City delivery carts have been attacked and driven out of the Verdian forest for the past few weeks now. Countless deliveries have been delayed due to its constant attacks. Amazon Prime has been postponed. Please do something about it. Our employees have not been able to see this monster in full view except that it's dark green with white wildflowers. And then suddenly, the rest is smudged out. The rest is smudged and unreadable. That's so vague. The offer seems kind of sketchy too. Should we get a different one? About that. Sorry, Bo. I kind of registered the mission for us already. The register clerk was very insistent that we take this task.
You just grabbed it though.
It's okay. Might as well, I suppose. It doesn't seem too bad, really. Worst case is we just come out empty-handed. Well, let's be on our way then. Wait, do we need supplies before we head out? I think I need a weapon too. Just leave you there. I turn to look around, and next to the middle of reception desk, there's a sign that says weapon rentals. Man, this place has everything. What should I pick?
What do you want?
Glowing
You
woods.
think you have magic in you, but
Do you
Does that
believe
mean
you have magic?
Okay, let's see. She's a frost mage, so let's look at her composition, right? So I think it's a paladin, which means he's like the tanky class. If she's a frost mage, you know, she's playing
Bow
at a
and arrow.
distance. Yeah.
Bow
Do we
and
need
arrow.
bow and arrow? Okay.
Oh, you know.
It's either the-
Yeah.
we already have a swordsman.
Well, you need magic. You need physical damage, right? I picked up the bow
Yes.
and arrows. The bow can easily actually use the bow. Before. We didn't think about this. Like a sword, you can just swing. A bow takes a little bit. There are plenty of arrows included inside the bow that go in the quiver. Okay,
You can't cut yourself with a bow.
that's fair.
Well,
We make our way to the nearby forest where the entity is supposed to be in. The trees and foliage surrounding the sides of the path we travel. The trees shade us from the day, but okay, I can see that. We all stand in a small clearing, each of us standing in front of the other. Nathan and Annabelle look fairly calm. Dead end. Still no sign of it yet. Hey Bo, I'm pretty sure it lurking somewhere farther in. What do you want to do?
it lurking.
It lurking. It be lurking. Nate's looking at me expectantly. He's definitely testing your judgment. Let's see, what should we do?
What's the question?
So,
What? This is why split the party? This is like the one thing you don't do.
I mean, like, do we want to go?
I guess they're trying to like.
Well, see, no, you
scatter.
have to go with a mage because the paladin, you know, he's got health. He can take care of himself. I think I should go with you, Annabelle. I'll be fine. Oh, okay. What? Why? Annie both said they wanted to go with you. I'll be fine. And besides, she moves closer to Nate and looks up to his face, pokes his chest plate fairly hard. You need to better your attitude towards women. What?
What?
I'm saying that you need to be less of a jerk since you were the one who allowed them to join us on this mission. You don't need to say it, you know. Nate angrily huffs and turns away from Annabelle. Arguing any further will get things nowhere. Annabelle seems like she can be pretty scary when her patience is tested. So she's Jaina. Besides both of you can monitor each other just in case a certain someone does something dumb on accident. She gives Nate a side glance on saying that.
Double down.
Don't worry, I can handle it. Oh shit. Don't be so sure of yourself. I trust that you'll be okay since Nate's with you both, but if you end up finding the enemy or something else, yell for me like really loud. Is that a common adventure? Yeah, apparently. Alright. 30 minutes later, what feels like an eternity will feel like 30 minutes, as we traverse through this forest in search of our target. Getting
I like
tangled
this,
in the
background,
thicket
by the way.
is proving, it is nice. You can see the god rays. Is proving to be increasingly annoying. Nate hasn't really said anything to me outside watch it or follow me. The silence is deafening.
It's like a different kind of video game.
He's not much for a good conversation, I take it. Pushing through the brush, my foot catches a root, sending me forward. In that moment, time seemingly slows to a halt. Oh, fuck. Whoa. I hadn't seen it from behind the bushes, but the forest comes to an abrupt end at what? And only a dirt plateau begins. Right before I fall, I see Nate reaching out to me. My body lunges into open space and tumbles down the incline. We take 5 points of physical damage. I stop at the base of the incline, and my body refuses to get up. My
Wow.
head spinning, but I hear Nate growing right under me.
Wait, what did I mean?
Oh, God.
Oh!
Damn. Apparently,
go.
I had landed right on top of his torso. Upon realizing this, I scrambled to sit up and get off of him. But before we even have time to react, the floor under us suddenly gives way under our weight and we shriek in surprise. I am back on top of him. This is the worst.
How did he get under you though?
Yeah, wasn't he behind? No, we were in front of him. But how did he had to have like turned around?
I mean, like,
I
he's
thought you
not
were like
see
about to
us,
fall off
so.
a plateau or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a visual novel. So you
Ow! I think that we should have been able to visualize that a little better. I mean, ow! I think that makes this the second time my head has hit your armor. I am so sorry. His sarcasm does. Oh, that was supposed to be sarcastic.
And why you
I guess
show
that.
up
I guess that was.
despite-
I guess that was why it's in. Yeah. I guess that was in italics. I look up. Around the wall of dirt surrounds us,
He's
and we're
like, I'm
wrapped.
so sorry. Like,
I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
guess that's what it was. Loose foliage falls around us.
Couple
It
extra
appears we
clothes,
fell right into a trap hidden by grass. I tried to shimmy my way out of an opening in the net, but my efforts get me nowhere. Nate's not really moving since I'm pinning him down, and one of his
What?
arms appears to be stuck.
Get
My
the
bow.
fuck-
Oh, if I had the sword, I could have just like. He has a sword. He had a sword on his side. Hello. I shift. It's.
This
Maybe
is
he's
so
pinned.
funny.
by you.
What can I grab it?
I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe it's an
You don't
awkward
have an
position.
option for that.
Maybe it fell out.
I might grab the wrong sword. I shift
Oh,
around to
shit.
my bow and quiver are still with me. With the limited movement that I have, I can see that the two are still. I can see the. Wait, which two?
With two.
The bow and the bow and the quiver. It doesn't seem like I can make use of them as I'm still wrapped in this net. I don't think the tips of the arrow could pierce through this rope anyway.
Oh,
Like,
you
Don't
sure?
worry, bro. This happens a lot. Does it really? He looks confident in his words. Annie will get us out. Will get us out of this easy. I'm pretty sure she heard us. Please don't be confident in what you just said in a time like this. We hear footsteps above us, and we both freeze. It's the ice mage. I'm telling you. Doesn't seem like I caught myself a proper dinner. There's a voice from somewhere above the hole. It's a druid. You know, I didn't think this trap would actually work. Oh, feels bad. A figure appears, standing over the hole with a rather satisfied smirk on her face. It's a woman with dark green. Okay.
Well, now you know.
Sassy. Aha. Well, now you know. I wave my hands in a comedic gesture. Okay. The woman pauses for a moment, then giggles. Hee hee, I guess I do. You're funny. Oh, finally. You seem different. Let me help you out. Different. Someone understands my dark humor. She turns her head to the side, and the voice could be heard from a distance. It sounds like Annabelle. Annabelle immediately attacks her. It takes a few awkward minutes, but eventually the woman cuts open a hole in the net with a dagger.
What?
He has the sword right there. She offers a stick, her staff, down to me to help pull me up.
Well, maybe there's not enough room for him to unsheath it.
Why can't I? Anyway.
Block
Freed
hole.
from the net, Nate stands to his full height and easily pulls himself out of the hole. When I'm finally back on my feet on stable ground, I see now that I have to look down at her. She's shorter than Annabelle. Curiously enough, her hair is sprouting leaves, and her face looks almost wood-like. Let's go, druid class. She looks so small. Thank you? She hesitates for a moment, staring at me. Her face breaks into a smile. Call me Mana. Her bright expression suddenly turns serious. Oh, that voice. Is that person your friend? I'm right here, you know. Not you, the other one. Annabelle? Yeah, she's part of our group. She's looking for us right now. I turn my head in the direction of the distant voice. Annabelle's worried voice echoes through the trees. I guess screaming loudly really did work. Upon my reassurance, Mana's expression softens. She lets out a small sigh of relief. Well, that's good. You guys are just passerbys. When I turn my head to Mana once more, she's staring at me quite intently. Yes, Mana. Hey, your arm. Do you have like a tattoo on it? Oh, never mind. There's a pretty nasty gash on it. Huh? She takes my hand and turns it over, revealing a large wound on my arm. I just now noticed. It's bloody and covered in dirt.
Gross.
Whoops.
Bo, you're hurt. That's cool.
Oh,
we
have,
got a druid
7
healing
minutes.
class.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I got hurt when I fell down that incline earlier. Oh, yeah, let me know when they wrap up. Oh, when you fell into this shady person's trap. Nate narrows his eyes at Mana, who
I just
continues
want
to
to
hold my
comment that
hand.
like this is really quite long. No, I mean, not long, but like that's because I expect a visual novel to be long. But, like it's more complete than other games that we've played.
That's true.
Yeah.
What should we
There
do
was a
then?
lot of content there, right?
Yeah.
We should wait for Annie to catch up. She can heal your wound easily.
And that's
After
the
that,
direction that the developers skewed, is to try to give more breadth to it, to give it an experience, rather than worrying about like sort of the nitty-gritty bits that you guys were calling out at the beginning.
oh, that's fair. After that, we can go back. Oh, you mean the plot holes?
Yeah, yeah.
After that,
I
we
mean, like
can go back on your
they
thing.
did a much better job than many
Nate
other
turns
games
away
here,
from
so.
us both and looks up at the top of the incline.
Especially when you
Annie,
see
we're
the
over
web
here.
art and the length of the game.
Yeah.
While Nate calls out for her, Mana's face comes closer to mine as she whispers to me in a playful tone. Shh, come with me. What? Where to? Suddenly, with my hand in hers, she breaks into a sprint and dashes deeper into the forest. Her hand is small, but her grip is firm. Nate's voice quickly fades away, replaced with the sound of
Wow,
rustling
you've been
leaves as we run.
kidnapped.
We've been kidnapped.
By a
Oh damn, it's night.
small child.
A swift turn at a bush and a dash down a narrow path, we finally stop at a small clearing in the forest. At this point, Mana releases me from her grip, and I pause to catch my breath, leaning on the side of a tree. How much energy could she possibly have? I feel like I'm dying. Mana, humming a small tune, walks past me as if nothing happened. She doesn't look the least bit tired after running like that. I think we're gonna get eaten. In front of me is a dome-like structure covered in branches, leaves, and a few tarps. White, wild flowers decorate the dome in speckled bunches. She disappears into the structure, leaving me standing outside. I could hear the clinks of glass bottles from here. After a few minutes pass, her head pops out of the entrance and gestures me to come in. Are you waiting for something? Come in already.
Okay.
I'm not waiting for anything. Just, is this where you live?
What?
Did I double click it on accident?
Right, one more time.
I'm just gonna agree. I hobbled towards the dome with the little energy I had left, still unsure about the whole situation. However, since I didn't know which part of the forest I'm in, I had nowhere else to go but in with Mana. She's the one who set that trap, but she's also the one who helped me out of it. I just don't know how to feel yet, but I don't think she's a danger to me just yet. The interior of Mana's fort seems a lot more spacious than looking from the outside. There are several vibrant fabrics and handmade leather scraps strewn about, padding the floor. She's hung dried herbs and small animal skulls from twine. Excuse me. A small mat, presumably her bed, made from what seems to be animal fur and hide, is laid out opposite to the entrance. Next to the mat is a chest. It's somewhat messy, but also lived in and still reminiscent of home. Gotta loot the chest, man. Mana has a roll of gauze in one hand. She has gauze out here? And a glass jar filled with some water. Okay, just give me a minute to get the mixture ready, okay?
What about the gauze?
I take a seat on the floor and inspect my wound a little bit more. Mana sets the 2 items down in front of me and digs in the chest behind her, pulling out a mortar and pestle. She hums another little tune and moves aside one of the fabric coverings, revealing the earthen floor below. I watch as she places a gentle hand on the ground, and a soft green glow emits from her palm. Told you, Drew. Springing from the patch of dirt she's touched, a small array of plant life blossomed in an instant. Noticing my reaction, Mana tilts ahead at me. Relax, okay? I'm growing some herbs that will help. I don't know a ton about medicine, but I know enough to fix something like what you have on your arm. I don't think I've ever seen healing magic before. A soft light green glow emits from Mana's hand, her palm hovering over my wound with the herb mixture. It felt warm. I felt the stinging pain melt away, like a soft breeze blowing against my skin. The glow fades, and she removes her hand. I see that my wound is cleaned, and the healing process seems to have accelerated. What was once a pretty massive gash along the side of my arm is now just a smaller scratch. Anna quickly takes the bandage and wraps it taut around my arm. I look at my newly bandaged arm. Is there something you want from me? Why are you... That is what I would say. Why are you helping me? I still don't trust you completely, you know. Gee, you're welcome, stranger. Oh, she's mad. I'm not your enemy, and you're not mine. I'm helping you because I wanted to. Don't look at me like I'm saying I wanted to.
Aww.
She's insecure. We sit in silence, not looking at each other for a while. She begins to put away her supplies back into the chest without a word. I shouldn't trust her so easily, but... She looked mad just now. But now she looks sad. That's usually what happens. If she really wanted to hurt me, she probably wouldn't have healed my arm. Okay, you're right. Hold on, I'm not sorry. Hold up. I'm Bo. You don't have to call me stranger anymore. She nods. Okay. Hey, Mana. Can I ask, what are you doing here? What do you mean? Why are you by yourself here? Why not in the city? The city is not my home. A wild zone.
Wow.
This really is a Warcraft truth. I've always felt more at peace out here in the forests than in any settlement. If anything, I hate cities. What? What? Oh, come on. Don't be so dense. Cities make you weak. Nature doesn't care if you live in luxury. I don't think that's true. Guild members are citizens, and they're one of the strongest people I know. I point at the sunwall pin on my arm again. I joined the guild earlier today, actually. It's the reason why I'm out here with Nate and Andy.
Yep.
What?
It's not for you.
What's that?
It's not for you.
Oh no, I'm not complaining about the time. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty,
you guys are
like-
getting a lot of.
The hunters. Mana Stales is seemingly lost in thought. Her eyes widen as... See, I knew it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of obvious. Like, it was a green slime thing. I think they went this way. Mana opens her mouth to say something, but she's interrupted by the voices of my companions in the distance. Bo? Bo, are you okay? Hello, we know you're in there. Mana gets up and runs out of the fort. I follow behind to meet up with my companions. There you are. Thank gods you're safe. I told you, I didn't lose them completely. Oh, look at that subtle lore drop. Gods. Nate draws his sword, giving Mana a fierce look. Bo, step away from that girl. You could have drawn this sword earlier. How did you two find this place? You two aren't supposed to be here. All your little traps led us to you. The more we got closer to here, the more traps we encountered. I've disabled the majority of them already, so you can't use them on us if you flee. I suddenly remember the description of the fly from the guild. The dark green and the white flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what? Mana is shaking in anger. You did what? Those aren't meant for you. Listen, if you come with us, then nobody gets hurt. Lies. I've worked so hard to get all that set up. Why can't you people leave this forest in peace? I'm slowly inching my way towards Nate and Annabelle from the sidelines. Both parties are locked on one another to notice me. I don't know what to do. Mana doesn't seem that bad of a person, and has her own reason. But she's the one we've been looking for all day, and is the culprit of the mishaps. Both of them are going to charge at each other unless I do something.
So,
What do you do, Carl?
Duh.
Oh man.
We gotta get that quest reward, man. I take out my
Like,
bow
get that
and I
200
point
gold.
it. Well, my cut of it, you know. I recall the time I spent with Mana. She's mean. How proud she's more kind and playful than the violent enemy. Oh, look at that gray lines. Mana, I don't want to hurt you, but just come with us, okay? Bo, so even you're going to go against me.
Wow,
I mean,
you
yeah.
get lost around.
And here, I thought you seemed different. Now, not to mention, isn't this unfair? It's 3 against 1. I'm part of their group, and we're part of the guild, Mana. Whatever, anyone who takes from the forest and does not give back is my enemy. We don't want to hurt you, Mana. Just let us help you. Help what? Liar, don't come any closer. You're all the same. The hunters, the guild, all of you are the same. It took quite a bit, but with me helping Nate and Annabelle to the best of my ability, we managed to capture Mana. Exhausted from the encounter, we successfully handed her over to the Sentinel Guild and received our payment. Nate and Annabelle seemed proud of me for completing their first mission. Nate finally recognizes my potential and offers to continue being a group with Annabelle and himself. I can't help but feel bad for her. Mana called me different earlier, but before we captured her, she said we were all the same. There might be more to her story, but I'll have to visit her in the guild's holding cells before it's too late. Yay.
Wow.
To be
Yay.
continued.
TBC.
That was quite
Show her hands
nice.
up hand to me. This concludes the demo preview version of Side Quest for Love. Please stay tuned for future releases of the game that will continue the story.
That was quite polished.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the end, they really captured something,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I feel like even though we did like make fun of a few minor details, but it was leagues above the rest of the stuff.
The first game.
Yeah.
So I think it becomes then like advice for developers, right?
Mhm.
Like think about the things you want to focus on,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're going to be doing something like this, then taking and stretching out and giving people a real experience is valuable.
So what do we do now?
Stumbles a little bit to start with.
Yeah. I mean, I think just probably just scrubbing out minor details and then good. So then now what?
It is 4:02.
Wait, was that the last game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just do our game for the
Okay.
game jam.
Just like really briefly.
Yeah.
Do you want to switch the?
I can't hear the music.
It's not coming.
Oh, it only comes out of this scene. Wait, Lily, you haven't even seen the game, have you?
Nope.
You haven't even seen the game you've been making art for. Why don't you play it?
Sure, that's fine.
All right, let's.
That's actually pretty funny. We've just been asking you for stuff, and it's like, I don't even know what this is for.
Didn't really mind, so.
Let's see how someone who's never seen the game before.
That's true. It's good for play testing.
I'll start with the basic ship. So how do I like?
I think you have to drag.
It's supposed to be touch, so it's all
Yeah.
mouse. It's
Oh,
all
okay.
mouse.
Yeah. And just so, just in case it wasn't clear, we made this game.
Yes, we Lily.
Not how she didn't work on this.
Yeah.
I'm getting back now.
Yeah.
Lily,
Okay.
myself, and William.
Now you have to drag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I do wish the enemies would spawn a little bit faster in this bit.
That's fair. I did try and spawn them lower, but they didn't freeze them. I also gave them like 2 HP, so there's literally no way that they can just like slip by.
Oh, like less than usual.
Yeah.
There's
Really, you have to read the tutorial. They target automatically. Also, you just skip like a block of text.
I didn't even.
See, this is the problem with tutorials. Is people just skip it. I'm like, well,
yeah.
Well,
At least she hasn't hit the skip tutorial button.
that'd be real bad. I hope she reads this one.
There you go.
Let me get to my sick semi-procedural music. I really should have used the same. I should have used the same instruments for each part because it sounds kind of drawing when they switch. Yeah, maybe we make the definitive edition. I'll fix it.
So what do you mean procedural? I haven't actually listened to
Depending
them.
on the events of the game, like what's happening, the music will change.
It's like reactive.
Okay, so like, since you skipped it in tutorial, if you drag a turret onto another one, you upgrade it and repair it. And you can like tap on them to see the upgrade level and health. You can also toss meteors into enemies, which is something you I guess also missed.
No, I saw that.
I'll start head bombing.
I think it would be good if there's like some visual feedback when you like upgrade to it.
Yeah, I feel like turn yellow or something.
Yeah.
We had a week to make this, so I think this can make it.
Your health's pretty low.
It's a good cross between having it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Lily, next ship you make it yellow.
Oh yeah.
It's just a circle.
Hopefully
Just
come
have it be like a little taxi. Come in
Yeah.
the mountain.
My day was a couple days ago.
Oh, one of your turrets got destroyed.
Oh, yeah, that's a bug.
And sometimes it drops two if like two bullets hit it at the same time. You probably should. That was one of like the least on the lower tier things to fix. You can also blow up your own turrets if you want to. If the turrets don't match, then you just repair the turret
There
further.
are rocks if the turrets come.
Oh, you absolutely can. They're meant to like swipe it.
It does feel better on touch. Yeah.
It feels way better on touch. Oh, you're dead.
Hey, that's tough.
Oh, that's very nice though. I do agree that this probably feels much better on touch though.
Yeah. Should I do one more run just to...
Show me how it's meant to be played, I guess.
We should probably cut it there.
It's cool, I got this.
Yeah.
Alright, I might as well use one of the other ships. So the mechanic with this ship is that you can't heal yourself, ever. You just are not allowed to. So you have to, the idea is that you have to kill the ships before they get to you at all, including the leaders.
So this one starts with a missile turret and mine turret. We'll see in action in a sec. For those, I think we did start seeing some missile turrets spawn.
We did, that is unfortunately what killed Billy. The only turret that we probably won't get to see, if assuming I die, is the shield turret, which gives the ship a shield bar at the top. So because you can't heal, if you get hit by a meteor, it really sucks. The other thing is that you can use the meteors to block rockets and to destroy mines. So right now, in the early game, the Goliath, like, obviously it's meant to kill all of them because it can't take damage. But when we get to the later game and rockets start showing up, it gets very difficult to survive.
I think the Zephyr, which we probably won't see, is also like it's also pretty good for the early game.
Yeah.
It's like bullets just don't do enough damage to take out the shield.
It's funny, with both of the optional ships, they just really suck. Or, sorry, they're really good in the early game, and then they kind of fall off in the late game. And then with the balance ship, it's just kind of like, well,
It's about the same throughout.
yeah, it's the same throughout. Kind of worked out.
Yeah, I guess because the two other ships have like features that you don't have access to until the late game.
So that was strong.
Does mine have to start?
No, it just, as soon as anything enters that range, which is the entire screen. Because it spits out turrets every 12 seconds. So as soon as we get to rockets, I have to start. We never named the strategy, but I have to start doing what William and I have been doing, which is like we grab a meteor and just hold it there.
Yeah.
We do this.
It's like they only move if you drag them, so you have to drag them very slightly. But when you drag them, it matches the meteoroid to the speed of whatever you were dragging.
So that where my health is, it will never go up. Oh, ghost ship. Oh, yeah, the other mechanic is the ghost ship. So when you die, you have a chance of seeing your other ship. It's taking some of the goods.
Not that one.
Yeah. Oh, it's the boss. Oh no, that was weird.
Already.
Okay, I need a shield. So I'm just gonna leave this.
That's a lot of rockets.
This rock. Please die. Okay, okay. We're good. Get these rocks out of here. Oh no, this is a
Oh no, we need those rocks there.
Wait, I need that rock back. So my health will never. No.
Did the asteroids block bullets as well?
No. Oh no. No, I got it. So if I don't, so I'm dead. Basically, unless I get a shield generator, and I don't know what that
No, I think it comes a bit later.
I think I hit myself with that rock on accident. That can also happen.
Wait, do the shields come before or after the mines?
Before the mines.
So maybe
I can't block this. No! And that's the game. Okay.
Alright. I'll back up some.
Well, you lasted 4:11 and it's 4:13 now.
No?
Oh, I should have lasted 2 more seconds.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Sunday stream. Yeah. Glad we got to go through. It took a lot longer than I expected. I guess there were like 2 visual novels in there.
Yeah, the first one kind of, man.
But I think there were a lot more visual novels this past semester than the semester before.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think last semester James mentioned that there were more artists.
Oh.
What's that? Oh, it depends on which section you're in.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Do you still need that Unity video? Because I can probably make it today.
What's that?
tomorrow.
Oh,
can
yes, I
Unity
still
video.
need it.
Okay.
Tonight would be best.
So hopefully we'll.
With enough time for me to actually review it, because I want to launch it tomorrow.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Yeah.
That we're not all sick with the coronavirus and.
We can try to do some Zoom streaming.
Oh yeah. Or like.
I'm interested in doing some experiments with Zoom just to try to push it. And
another box.
I've got a friend up in East Bay who's trying to do a Zoom game jam.
Wow.
So that might actually be fun too. I'd love to see some stuff that we could do with using Zoom as part of the game mechanics.
How would that work? Like, what does he mean by a Zoom game jam?
I don't know.
So that's the exciting part.
Maybe it's like Twitch integration, but Zoom.
Yeah, well, so think about it like, okay, if everybody has cameras and microphones, how could you play a game?
You could play a game of incomplete information where like
Oh, like that,
like if you put in, actually it wouldn't be that bad because you could make a game and then ask them, are you player 1, 2, 3, or 4 at the beginning, and then each player gets a different. Oh wait a minute. See,
well, so thinking about like, okay, so thinking about it, if everybody's honest, there's certain games you can play, and then if people are
lying,
not
they
necessarily
like,
honest,
yeah.
or like there are accidents that happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, how could you correct for that? How could you deal with that? But yeah, I'm really interested. I think it's actually it's taking advantage of a bad situation and doing something that may or may not be fun.
Yeah. Let us know. Right. Yeah, so that's our stream.
yeah, that was fun.
And see you next week, I hope.
I hope.
Yeah.